what were the big questions you had for Saturday and Dominique and Marcus and everybody today?
Greeny, how many NFC teams can you definitively say right now are better than the Dallas Cowboys?
None. If you included the word definitively?
Definitively better.
I don't think I can say definitively any of them are, and here's why. Do I think they're the best team? No. Do I think that if I had to bet an amount of money that mattered to me on one of them to come out of the NFC, I would not take them. But here's what they are. They are exceptional on offense. They're diverse on offense. They threw it like crazy week one. They've run it like crazy each of the 2 weeks that have followed, and they haven't been fully healthy or fully intact on the offensive line at any point and should be. So there's that. The defense is markedly improved, and they are what you can be in the NFL today, which is the really good defenses generally are not dominant. There are very few dominating defenses in the NFL anymore. The rules are just stacked to make that almost impossible. The really good defenses are opportunistic. The really good defenses create turnovers, and they're doing that at a remarkable rate. The Cowboys are balanced. They're really good. If you told me right now, do I think they're better than the Rams? No. Do I think they're better than the Bucs? No. But
Green Bay?
I can't say definitively. That's a great game. I'd love to see Green Bay. They play each other this year?
So if you were to power rank the NFC right now, would you have Dallas
If
3?
I were to power rank the NFC right now, I would go Rams, Bucs, Cowboys, and then Packers. I would.
All right.
And I want to see what happens with New Orleans. That game that they lost might have been an aberration. All right, what is the next question?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how concerned are you about the 1-2 Kansas City Chiefs?
I think it depends on specifically what you mean. How concerned am I about their ability to rebound from a 1-2 start and make the playoffs? 1 on a scale of 1 to 10, as low as you can possibly be. How concerned am I that they are no longer the definitive, clear-cut favorite in the AFC? 10. Because I've watched them play 3 games, and I didn't know for certain they were the better team in any of them. They weren't the better team against Cleveland week 1. They definitively weren't the better team in week 3 against the Chargers. And week 2 against the Raiders, they got manhandled. They got some weaknesses. Now they have Mahomes, who had a human performance the other day and threw a bad pick at the end, but remains the best player in the sport, and that doesn't change, and I've lost no faith in him. So that's what I mean when I say, will they be heard from? Of course they'll be heard from. My level of concern relative to that is a 1. But that's not what they are. They're supposed to be the Chiefs of the field. Well, I don't think we're having that conversation anymore, so if that is your definition, then I would say a 10 on a scale of 1 to 10. You have one more?
Yeah, what more, if anything, is there to say about that performance from Justin Fields and the Bears on Sunday?
The biggest criticism I can think of is that the only defense I'm hearing anyone offer of Matt Nagy is, well, Fields didn't play well either. You know, it wasn't just Nagy who stunk. It wasn't just the game plan. It wasn't just the play calling. Yeah, we get that. You had 1 net passing yard. That is historically hideous. No one person could do that themselves, no matter how hard they tried. But there is no defense of Matt Nagy. There is none. So did Fields struggle? Absolutely. Is he not ready? How the hell do I know? But what I would say is that was a disastrous beginning, and I don't think any of the defense that I've heard of Matt Nagy sounds to me like it makes a whole lot of sense or a whole lot of difference. Those are Greeny's takes here on ESPN Radio. Jam-packed we are. Some time for your phone calls coming up a little later. I want to give you that stat.
The Scoop.
And this is what I meant when I said a number that should strike terror in the hearts of fans of the Jets, of the Bears, and of the Jaguars. Rookie starting quarterbacks this year are a combined 1-10. And I would actually almost discount the win because that came against another one of them. Mac Jones beat Zach Wilson in a game. So they've not beaten anyone else. That is the worst combined win percentage through week 3 since the 1970 merger. So these rookies are off to historically terrible starts. Trevor Lawrence has a QBR of 23.3. That's on a scale of 1 to 100. You can't have a 0. So from 1 to 100, his QBR is 23.3. Zach Wilson's is 22.1. And Justin Fields, God bless him, is 7.1. It couldn't be worse. It couldn't have started worse for these three guys. And as I've said many times, more young quarterbacks in the NFL are ruined than developed. So is there cause for concern with these three guys? Hell yes. Am I worried about them? Yes. Because you got to be one mentally tough son of a gun to be able to put up with what's going on. Sam Darnold said he was seeing ghosts. What do you think Justin Fields was seeing? He got sacked 9 times. They had Myles Garrett at one point being singled up, being blocked by a tight end. It's embarrassing. Zach Wilson's getting crushed and he's getting crucified in New York. And Trevor Lawrence, I think the best thing you can say for him is that he's playing in Jacksonville, so people aren't paying as much attention. But he's thrown at least 2 picks in every game so far. Now, the last rookie quarterback to throw 2 picks in each of his first 3 games was Peyton Manning. So obviously there's evidence that this could turn out just fine, and it absolutely might.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.